Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Basico Servicenow Learning. So in today's video, we are going to explore one of the field that is select box or choice list. In this video, you are going to see that how to create select box in a form and how to add options to it, how to remove options and add options in select box, how to get values from select box, how to get display values of an options from a select box or a choice list. So to understand all these things, we are going to implement this through client-side script. So let's see what is the use case scenario we are going to implement today. So the use case scenario is that we have to create a select box name impacted item in incident form, and select box should have options like Outlook, Teams, laptop, desktop, SQL, Oracle, and VPN. So let me open ServiceNow instance first so that I can give you a brief understanding of the requirement which we are going to implement today. So this is my ServiceNow personal development instance. Let's open the incident form over here. So as per the use case, we have to create a select box over here in between state and channel, and the select box name is impacted item. So select box basically look like this, same as state, same as impact, right? So we have to implement the same field over here, and that field will be containing a values like Outlook, Teams, laptop, desktop, SQL, Oracle, and VPN. And when users select category as software, let's say here we have a category option. So when users select a category as software, then whatever option the select box contains, out of those options, basically laptop and desktop options should be removed. Okay. And when users select the category as hardware, then the options such as Outlook and Team should be removed. It means on the selection of software and on the selection of hardware, there are several options which needs to be removed from that particular select box. Okay, so this is the basically use case which we are going to implement today. Okay, so let's start. So this is our incident form and we have to create a select box over here. It is very simple to create. What you have to do, you have to right click over here, go to configure and go to form layout, click on leave. Okay, so here we have a section that is create new field. So let me give a name over here, impacted item. Type should be choice here and click on add. So once you click on add, that will be displayed at the bottom. Now move it to up in between channel and state. See here and click on save and click on close. So as I have said that we have to create a select box in between channel and state. So the particular select box has been created. So when I am clicking on this, see we don't have a value in it. It means we have to add values to this particular select box. So what we have to do, again click on this impacted item, a right click. Here we have a configure dictionary. Click on this. See here in configure dictionary, we have table, we have a type of a field, that we have a label that we have created impacted item. This is basically a column name that is u underscore impacted underscore item. This is basically by default created by ServiceNow itself. Okay, and this basically name is used while writing the script or while writing the code. Okay, so this is basically display name and this basically used for writing the code and script. Okay, if you want to make a field mandatory, you can click over here. Then here we have at the bottom we have choices. Here we can add choices. So the choices would be Outlook. So give a Outlook label. Label basically what will be displayed to user. Outlook. Then the value basically we can say okay 1. This is basically used for coding perspective the value. Then we can give the sequence, at what sequence it needs to be displayed. Let's say 1. Okay. Then we can give another values that is teams. Then I am giving 2 over here. Then I'm giving sequence as 2. The other value is laptop. Let me give the value 3 and here I'm giving is 3. Then I am giving another value that is desktop. Value is 4. value should be different for each and every option. Okay, then sequence is basically at what manner it will be displayed in a drop down. Then SQL, then I'm seeing 5 over here. Same, I'm giving Oracle and VPN. Oracle, that is 6. Then I'm giving VPN. Then I'm giving 7 over here. Sorry, 7. Okay, so here we have given all the options which a particular drop down or a choice list contain impacted item. Okay, let's click save. And we have created it mandatory also. So we are done with the select box now. So let's open the form and again see that what is happening. See here we have impacted item become mandatory. Now click on this, see options we have. Okay, in this way you can create a choice list or a select box in a ServiceNow instance, and in this way you can add options to it or choices to it. Okay, now as per the use case, after creating this, what we have to do when users select category as software means when users select a category as software, then this laptop and desktop should be removed. See here, laptop and desktop should be removed. And when users select hardware, then sorry, then Outlook and Teams should be removed. Okay, so let's see how we can implement the same. So on the change of category, basically we need this, right? So it means we have to write on change client script. So go here, type client script, click new. You can give any name over here. I'm just giving for demonstration. As we are going to implement the same in incident table, select incident over here, then type on change. And when we want to execute the same, on which field? On category, right? When we are changing the value on category, when we are selecting software, when we are going to select hardware. Okay, so here we have a syntax editor. Now here we have to write the code. So what we are saying, if the category contains the value software, which says g underscore form dot get value of category. So let's see what is the name of the category field. What we can do, right click over here. Here we have a name of category, even though we can go to configure dictionary to see it in detail. Okay, so here we have a category, name is this, display name is this. Here we have these options, software, hardware. Here we have this label, here we have value. See, values are different other than label. Label is having a capital S, here we have a small s, right? The name are totally different. Here we have an inquiry help, but the value is inquiry. Okay, so use this name over here, select category, go to script, type get value of category equals to the value. The value is software, right? So go to software, copy this. So if the value is software, just a second, then perform something. Let me also comment something. Selected in category field. Okay. If g underscore form dot get value, the same category is hardware, then what to do? Right? Category equals to hardware. And here we have a value of hardware, that this one. Select here, go here and put it here. Hardware. It means when user select software, then this. If hardware, then this. So when select software, what we have to do? We have to remove the values, as we have also given in the scenario that how to remove options. So now we are implementing the same. Okay. So G underscore form dot remove option. See, remove options. Then the suggestion will be that we have to give the field name as a string and the choice value as a string. Choice value, remember, value. Okay. So here the field name is, see, this one, impacted item. Okay. So put it in the string. Then you have to give the value which you want to remove. So the value, while selection of software, we want to remove what? Desktop and laptop, right? So the value is 3 and 4, right? So give 3 over here. This we want to remove, okay? And we also want to remove 4, right? Made it 4. And on the selection of hardware, what we want to remove, copy this and paste it over here. We want to remove Teams and Outlook, that is 1 and 2. Let me sort it. 1 and 2, right? So here I will be giving 1 and here I will be removing 2. Okay, let's save the form. So here we have put some syntax. Let's see how it is behaving. Let's open the incident form to see. See incident form we have. So here when we have not selected software and hardware, all the fields are getting displayed over here, right? If we are selecting software in a category, let's say software, see, fields are removed, right? Desktop and laptop is not displaying. If we are selecting hardware, then see, other two, which is Outlook and Teams gets removed. Now only three options are left. Fields are removing, but it's not working properly. It means we have to reinitialize other fields too. Means we have to add those fields which removed on the selection of other options, right? For that, what we have to do? We have to modify code here. That if, then else if, and we can say else. It means if these options are not selected, then again populate all the options, right? So for that, what we have to do, G underscore form dot add options. As we have said over here, remove options and add options. Okay. So again, I am putting it just to give you a suggestion thing over here. See here. So here we have to give field name, choice value, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and choice label also we have to give. Okay. So the field name is impacted. Let me copy. Value is 2 or 1 we can say. Okay. And the name of that is one we have Outlook. Copy this and paste it over here. Outlook is 1. Okay. Now again, I am just copying it and pasting over here. Okay. Here I am giving 2. Here I am giving 3. Here I am giving 4. Right. And for 2, what we have to give? We have to give Teams. For 3, we have to give laptop. And 4, we have to give desktop. Right. Now we are done with this. Along with this, when we are removing 3 and 4 here, we have to add 1 or 2. Okay. Because here. And for the same, when we are removing 1 and 2, we want to add 3 or 4 because user can select software prior to hardware, right? Or vice versa, he can select hardware prior to software. And as we have seen earlier, all the four options get removed, right? So that we have to do it accordingly, right? If we're adding options again and again, if those options are there in the list, they will be not creating that options twice there. Okay, it will override the first option, or we can say it will not create a options if it is there already in the list, choice list, right? So here we are done with these options now. Save it. So let's see how it behaves now. Okay, go to incident form, refresh, reload. So here we have all the options, right? Let's select software. See, laptop and desktop gone. All the five options are here. Now let's select hardware. See here. Now, after selecting hardware, laptop and desktop occurs and Oracle and that Teams gone. And if we are selecting this network, then we need all the options over here. See, all the options over here. But did you check that laptop, desktop, Outlook, and Teams having a different sequence? But here it is not displaying as it is, right? So for that, what we have to do, also have to add an index over here. For Outlook, we have to index 1, right? As what it was given earlier. For Teams, we have to give index 2. For laptops, we have to give index 3. Means we are saying at, because the sequence, see, for Outlook, the sequence we have 1, 2, and 3, right? Accordingly, I'm giving a index over there. Okay. And for desktop, we have an index as 4. Okay. Same I'm giving over here. 3 and 4. Let me put comma over here. So I'm saying here laptop 3. Here I'm saying desktop 4. Here I'm saying Outlook 1 and I'm saying team as 2. These are very, very small things, but we have to make sure that we know how to implement the same. Okay, because whenever client is doing a testing, he will be seeing all these things. Okay, so we are done with this. So let's test it. Go and refresh the page, reload it. So let's select the option software. See, Outlook and Teams here, laptop, desktop gone. Then select hardware. See here, laptop, desktop, Outlook and Teams gone. Again, let's see network. Now here we have all the options as it is required in terms of index, right? Outlook coming first, Teams second, laptop third, desktop fourth, right? And now the things are working as required. So it means the use case which we have implemented, I think it is completed now. There is one more use case scenario which we are going to implement to understand the fourth requirement, that is how to get display value of an option from select box. So to understand this, we are going to implement an alert where we are going to display a display value of a select box. Let's see how we can display it. So here I am going to implement an alert which is saying the selected category is plus g underscore form dot get option. This is the way to get the display value of a select box. So here we have to give a string of a field name and then we have to give a choice value, right? So here the choice value will be coming from, see here, let's say where selected category equals to g underscore form dot get value of category. So here we have to give two values. The first one is the field name. So the field name is category and the another is the value, right? Here I am giving a value of it, right? So here put text and then here. So this is the syntax basically which is used to get the display value of a select box. Let's save it, right? Let's execute it. Reload the page. Here I'm going to select software. See, it is giving me a name, display value software. As I have said here, the display value software having a S as a capital, but the value having a S as a small letter, right? So here we are getting a capital, means we are getting a display value over here. If I am selecting a hardware, see it is giving me a hardware. In this way, I am fetching a display value of a choice list. Okay, so all the four things which I have mentioned in the requirement has been implemented into a ServiceNow instance. So friends, this is all for this video. If you need the code which I have implemented in a ServiceNow instance, you can get that from my website in this URL. I will be posting this URL in a description box. You can navigate to that URL and you can get a syntax from there. I hope this video is helpful for you. So please like, and if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you friends. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Take care.